New shaving gear, and we're going to shave with it, coming up next.
Oh, that's nice and smooth.
Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. I really do appreciate it. If this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home, look around, check out all the other videos. We talk about all things traditional wet shave here. And please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, we're going to have a shave with some brand new shaving gear that came in just this past week from viewer Simon Hazanovs. Thank you very much, Simon. I really do appreciate it. Now, Simon's located in the United Kingdom on the other side of the pond, as they say, and he very, very generously sent me some really neat stuff. First up is a brand new shaving cream. This is new to me, very popular in England. It's called Heath. Heath shaving cream. Let you get a look at that label there, right there, so you can kind of see their tagline and what is the ingredients of this shave cream, what's in there. It's a cushioning blend of 9 soaps and Tasmanian pepper for supreme comfort. This has gotten some really terrific reviews online, and it really is terrific stuff. Very affordable. You can get this on eBay. I've seen this on eBay, so you can get this about $15, and that includes shipping. So you'll see it anywhere from $10 to $15. If it's below $10, they're usually adding in shipping, but about $15 in free shipping for this. So thanks very much to Simon for sending this along. I am going to use this in today's shave. Absolutely wonderful. He also sent along some Floyd pre-shave. Now, this is absolutely beautiful stuff. And we've been talking about, oh, that's a wonderful set. We've been talking about Floyd recently because of the launch of Droid Black by Phoenix Shaving. This is a pre-shave. Now, I'm not going to use this for the shave because I want to see how the Heath shave cream does by itself. And I'll probably use the Floyd down the road with this shave cream and some others. But I want to see how Heath shaving cream performs by itself without a pre-shave of any kind. So I'm not going to use the Cube. I'm not going to use the Floyd or any other pre-shave oil, anything like that. Just the Heath. He also sent along Prep Balsamo, which is an aftershave balm. This is another neat product. You can buy this on Amazon, on Walmart.com, and my first experience with this. Okay, this will be my first experience with it. I've never heard of this before, so thank you very much again for introducing this to me, Simon. Really do appreciate it. So we're going to be using this post-shave. This is the really neat item in the gear that he sent. This is, and a lot of viewers have been asking me, do you have a Silvertip Badger shaving brush? My answer has always been no. Well, Simon made it. He made it possible. He sent along a Silvertip Badger shaving brush. Now, what he did was he went ahead and bought a Yaki synthetic shaving brush right here. And he removed that synthetic knot, and he sourced a Silvertip knot and then reseated it in the handle here. And what we have here is a handmade Silvertip Badger hairbrush. And boy, this is absolutely gorgeous. He also used a coin in order to affix the knot in the handle. I don't know if you can see that. It is in there. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but it is in there. I've seen that. It's right in this area here. Really very neat. And I don't know what I can't really make out what denomination it is, but really very neat. And it absolutely looks beautiful. This handle is really striking, wonderful. Light plays off of it beautifully, and this knot just seems to sit in it so perfectly, and it is very soft. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to shave with this. I mean, we're going to build a lather with this. I am so looking forward to this. Now, before I go any further, we're going to use my brush scuttle. I'm going to put some hot water in this brush scuttle. right now, and I got some warmish water in the sink. And let me just fill this. Ooh, that's good and hot. Let me just fill this with some hot water here because I want the Badger brush, the Silvertip, to stay warm in this in between passes. So let me just heat that up with some of the hot. Oh yeah, let me get some hot water. That's hot water. Yeah, very, very hot. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so I got some hot water in there. Let me just set that aside. And then let me just drain the sink a little bit here and remove some of that hot water. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some cooler water in there just to cool that water down a little bit and just to make it a nice temperate warmth like that. Just bear with me here for a minute while I do this. Kind of doing this on the fly. Okay, so that's nice and warm. That's not hot. It's nice and warm. And we're going to take this and we're going to soak it right in there and get it ready for it. So it's soaking up nicely while I'm doing some other things here, talking about the rest of the shave here. The razor I'm going to be using is the Game Changer razor from Razor Rock. This was courtesy of Greg of Virginia. Again, thank you, Greg. Can't thank you enough. And my razor blade is going to be a Wizamit Super Iridium. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to load that razor up with the Super Iridium razor blade right now. Okay, so there it is right there. Okay, and again, this is a little bit backwards because the base plate has some raised pegs there, as you can see, and the cap has corresponding slots, for lack of a better word. So we kind of do it backwards here by setting that on the base plate like that, and then setting the cap on top of that so everything kind of seats. Okay, I have to reverse that in my hand because I like to tighten up with my right hand here. Okay, so I'm just going to snug that up. This is a stainless steel bulldog handle from Razor Rock, and so it's a fully stainless steel razor. So there you go. Blade balance and alignment are terrific. This is the 0.68 blade gap on this particular Game Changer razor head. Greg sent the razor head and I paired it up with the stainless steel handle that I had from Razor Rock. So we're all set with that. So let me go ahead and open this up. I'm opening this up for the very, very first time. This contains tea tree oil and let's see, it's water. Let me see what it has here. It's tea tree oil, Tasmanian pepper, that sort of thing. So a lot of other ingredients, but those are the main ingredients that are being advertised and talked about. Tasmanian pepper, tea tree oil, and a blend of 9 soaps. So we're going to go ahead and put the cap back on, so we're ready to go. So I'm going to set that down. Let's wet the face and let's get to the shave. Now I'm going to do a face lather with this. So I'm going to get some right here like this. Okay, I'm going to get about that much there. Okay, and I'm going to just kind of place that in various areas around my face and build a lather from that. Okay. I'm also going to get my brush here and just wring it out a little bit. And I'm going to put some of that remnant in there. Boy, this is really a really soft brush. Wow. And already it has some nice backbone. And I'm going to get just let me just set that brush down. I'm going to get just a little more here on this finger here. About that much there. I might be overdoing it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to put a little bit right there in the brush. Right there in the knot like that. And we're going to go ahead and do a face lather. Okay, here we go. I'm probably going to have to add water here as I go. Boy, is this a soft brush. Boy, is this wonderful. No, I don't think I have to add any water. I think I just have to work this up into a lather here. The soap, the shaving cream, has some very, very good lathering qualities from what I've read online. And again, the key to this stuff is that the attraction to it is that it is a very affordable, an affordable price point, and lathers wonderfully for the price that you're paying. And I can see that right now. Brush is nice and warm from the water, and a natural hair brush is going to retain heat a little bit better, a little bit more than a synthetic brush. So that's why I want to put some hot water in the scuttle and see how much warmth this is going to retain. And look, boom, lather is that is that's marvelous. Wow, that's great. Got about a day's worth of growth here, and boy, did this brush just do a marvelous job with it. And I've got plenty on the knot. We're going to go ahead and set it in the brush scuttle. I got a towel here just to wipe my hands off, get rid of some of the excess slickness. Let's heat up this razor here. Wow, that is fantastic. Really, the brush really drank up that water. Okay, so I'm heating the razor up under some hot water here. And as I was saying, the brush really soaked up a lot of that water and really gave me the correct ratio. I was worried if I was going to have the right ratio of cream to water. It seemed to work out really well. I don't think I didn't have to dip and get extra water. It was just there. Wonderful. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Oh, that's marvelous. The scent really is tea tree oil and a little bit of Tasmanian pepper. You can really get those two notes. Detect those two notes. And it is very nice and moisturizing. Nice glide. No tugging, no pulling. Boy, that's marvelous. Oh, that's wonderful. That is fantastic. Now, a viewer contacted me about the Razor Rock BBS razor. It's a stainless steel razor, and I stated that I haven't tried the BBS razor, but I like this Game Changer razor a lot because of that thin profile razor head. It is absolutely wonderful. It really allows you to get up underneath the nostrils on that north to south with the grain pass. So if you're only doing one pass, boy, just doing it this way will get everything. It just hits the angle properly and really gets up underneath there to get all those little bits. Wow, that was a nice first pass. Let's rinse. Wow, that's a socially acceptable shave. I can get out the door right now if I wanted to. That is really, really terrific. Nice feel from the shaving cream. Again, I detect the tea tree oil and the Tasmanian pepper. Tea tree oil a little more than the pepper. We're going to go ahead and see if we can lather up some more here. See how this flows through? Okay, I think the trick here is, because it does, now Simon did say that the Badger brush does eat a lot of lather, and it appears to have done that. Let me see if I can just dip this in the water and see if I can bring some of that lather back just by dipping in a little bit of water here and see if it pulls that lather out a little more. Okay, no it does not, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to throw a little more of this, about that much, back into the knot, like that. Okay, and I'm going to start over. And the knot is nice and warm. That's okay. I don't mind that it eats a lot of lather, because he did mention that, and I will try to get that little bit of passage from his email where he mentioned that to me. I did forget to note that. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Let me pull it off the knot here a little bit. Okay, and let me just paint that on like that. Okay. My first time using this brush, so the approach of it is going to be a little different than the synthetics that I've been using, obviously. But boy, it feels so nice and soft. Okay. Maybe a little too much water. Probably shouldn't have dipped the water in. Probably should have just added the soap. But that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and just... Okay. It's eating the lather. I want to get a little more of a cushioning lather here. So I'm going to add a little more. I'm going to add just a little more cream. This is kind of on the fly here, folks. I'll just add it to the brush. I'm going to add it to the face. That's not going to work. This is kind of on the fly. This is my first experience with it. So, if you get one of these Silvertip brushes, you'll know, you'll have some do's and don'ts. Okay, so there you go. I always say it's better to add water than soap or cream. Well, I had to add a little bit of cream because I dipped in a little too much water there. And I think the problem is that, boy, this soaked up a lot of water, more so than a synthetic. So there you go. That's there's a big difference there. But boy, there we go. Okay, now if I wanted to, I could add just a little water. I'm going to dip just a little bit, just the tips, just a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Wow, this is really a fantastic brush. The recipe for building a lather, whether doing a face lather or a bowl lather, is definitely, there is an adjustment from a synthetic brush and also from a boar brush. And truth be told, I have not used a Badger in a number of years. I mean, I've used boar and synthetic, but really haven't used a Badger brush. I certainly have not used a Silvertip. This is my first time using a Silvertip. But the point is that I haven't used a Badger brush. So, wow. Even though I've made a few mistakes here, this brush has recovered very nicely for me. Okay, we're going to go into the brush scuttle there. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Wow, that is marvelous, 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 marvelous. Really offering a very, very close shave with this shaving cream. Wow, that's fantastic. Wow. Well, very, very good. I can just feel that it got the chin area very, very well just from the blade hitting. Yeah, wonderful. I really didn't have to check with my finger there. Okay, let's go ahead and that's pass number 2 done. Let's go ahead and rinse. Okay, that's a really, really terrific shave. The shave is done, but just to see how much it eats the lather, let's see if we can do a lather up for a third pass, or if I need to add a little bit of cream and kind of maybe adjust from the mistake I made when I was lathering for my second pass. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. Okay. I have more than enough here for my third pass. Yeah, I have more than enough there. Didn't have to add any water this time. I think adding water would probably spoil it. A very nice coating. Lighter coating than, say, the first pass, but it's there. And some nice flow through from this brush. No doubt. Let's just take a look and pull some off of the knot. Okay, that's more in keeping with, look at that. That's more in keeping with what we're looking for. Okay, look. Oh, yeah, look, you can just lay that on. Look at that. Okay, so I just have to adjust and understand the amount of water for this brush versus those of versus the amount of water I use on the synthetics. So yeah, I was able to adjust quickly for this third pass and have plenty of lather from that brush. So I have to review the tape, so to speak, and see where I made my mistake. It was water. It's a little too much water there. I probably should not have dipped the brush in at all. And possibly also the fact that I added, when I added cream to the brush for that second go around with lather, I think it just added to what I had before, and it retained a little more. So there's plenty in there now. So yeah, I'll probably have to adjust for that first pass, maybe add a little more cream in doing that first pass lather, and then there should be enough for the second and third. We'll see, but it's a fun experiment, that's for sure. All right, we're going to go with pass number 3. We're going to go east to west across the grain. No, we're going to go south to north against the grain. Oh, I love this. This is a beautiful, beautiful razor. Viewers were right. Game Changer is a fantastic razor. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, fantastic. All right, that's the third pass done. Let's rinse. Wow, that's a nice shave. That's a nice shave. Brush did a great, great job. A little bit of operator error on my part, but did a fantastic job. Got a little cream in my ear there. So, has that happened to you? You get a little cream in there, kind of blocking your ear a little bit because of your lathering. I over lather sometimes up in that area. All right, we're going to go with my 2 final rinses. 1 warm, 1 cold. Here's my warm water rinse. All right, had to do some rinsing to get that excess slickness off. Really, really terrific. A nice close shave so far. Feels wonderful. Flipping it to the cold side. Waiting for some cold water so I can rinse and close my pores. All right, there's the cold water. Here's my cold water rinse. Oh, that was really, really nice. Very, very nice. All right. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Boy, that's nice. That is really terrific. Nice shave. Nice shave. Really. Very, very good. Nice close shave. Let's see what kind of feedback we get. We're going to be using the Phoenix Shaving Alum Block with the no slip grip and the dry dock system. All right. Let's just run this under some cold water and see what kind of feedback we get. All right, here we go. All right. Very smooth. No stinging, no zinging at all. No stinging, no zinging. Really terrific. Nice bracing from the alum block because of its astringent qualities. Here's the dry dock system right here. Plenty of ventilation. Just drop that in there and let the air in the room do the rest of the work. Alrighty, well, let's just take a look at this brush here. Again, Simon told me it eats lather, and yeah, it has, because I have about that much there. I have enough left over for a touch-up, but look at that peak. Boy, that Heath is terrific, terrific stuff. Really does make some really, really nice lather. You know what? Let's go ahead and clean this brush and see how it cleans up. I've often done this with synthetic brushes, so we're going to go ahead and clean this up. See how quickly it cleans up. Do this in real time for you. Don't want this to be overly long, but I'm just going to just run under some water, just gently squeeze the excess water and lather out of the knot using warm water, not using hot water. Okay, so that's about got it right there. Okay, so let me just give it a couple more squeezes here, and then just I'm going to shake that water off and shake that out. Okay, so let's just go ahead and just buff that up a little bit there and just blot it very gently. Blot it up. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. That's, that, my friends, is a Silvertip Badger. Wow. That's remarkable. I mean, I can see the attraction to them now, and it is soft, and it has some wonderful backbone, and it just did a great job in face lathering. Yes, it eats a little bit of lather, but I have to adjust my technique a little bit. First time out with a Silvertip Badger, I didn't do too bad at all. So yeah, this is nice. So I'll have to hang this on a razor stand here, and the handle, a little bit too much there for that, but I can just get it right there like that, and that'll be fine. That'll be good enough to just dry out over here. I'll set it over here, and that'll be fine. Just to just like that. It's fine. It's just let that hang upside down and dry out the rest of the way, and let the moisture just fall out, trickle down. All right, let's use some of this prep. I think this is prep Balsamo. I think this is unscented. I'm not entirely sure, so we'll find out. Okay, so there we are. We're open. Ooh, wow, I got that much there. We're going to go ahead and use that. Yeah, it seems to be, it is unscented. Nice job in moisturizing. The post-shave feel from the Heath shave soap was very nice as well. But this complements it very well. I'm just going to get a little bit for upstairs. It comes out a little less thick than most other creams. Great shave. Wow. Fantastic, fantastic shave. 3 great ingredients from viewer Simon Hasanoff. Thank you so much, Simon. Again, you made it possible. You made the Silvertip Badger brush possible for this channel. Thank you very, very much. My first outing with it. Again, yeah, I think the takeaway from here, from this shave, a couple of things is that number one, this Heath shaving cream gives you a lot of bang for the buck. Now, I detect the tea tree oil and the Tasmanian pepper does have a slight kick to it on your skin. Not an irritating kick, it just has a tight kick, a little kick, a slight kick. Nothing at all like a menthol or a eucalyptus. Kind of in that ballpark, but still a little bit different. And I think the Tasmanian pepper complements the tea tree oil and brings the tea tree oil sensation out a little more. So there is that little bit of a sensation there. If you're familiar with tea tree oil, just know that peppermint, that Tasmanian peppermint, does bring it out a little bit, and enhances it and accentuates it a little bit. That's the way it felt. That's the way it felt to me. It gave me a wonderfully close shave. I probably am on my way to a BBS shave here. No doubt about it. Fantastic. The prep is wonderful. The post-shave feel right now is fantastic. And it is unscented, as far as I know. Now, I'll have to translate the label, but there is some kind of scent there. But it's something I can't really identify at the moment. But there is a kind of a scent, kind of a neutral, creamy scent. In the ballpark of a Nivea, so to speak. It has a barbershop quality to it. Let's put it that way. It really, really does. This is terrific stuff. Really, really, very good. Really, really, very, very good. And the size of this is perfect for travel. I would take this for travel anytime. This is really, really, that's really, really great stuff. The star of the show is the Silvertip Badger brush that he customized. Boy, this is terrific. And again, took me a little bit of an adjustment there on that second lathering pass. I was reminded from reading his email that yes, it does eat the lather. Lesson learned, a little bit of an adjustment from, say, using a boar or a synthetic brush. Now, this was not unlike some of the boar brushes I've used where I have to relather a boar brush for a second lathering pass. That's not unlike it at all. However, I think this one will afford a little more forgiveness when I use the proper amount of cream or soap. And I think this will hold that lather load for a good 3 passes. If I adjust my technique a little bit, we'll see down the road because I'm going to use it again. Really retained the warmth from the brush scuttle very, very well. I liked it a lot. I didn't have to constantly dip into the sink, as I learned, to add water. It seemed to, for that second and third pass, the brush seemed to use the water on the face that I had to its advantage. So I think my mistake going from first to second latherings was that I dipped it into the water and I probably had too much water there. But you saw after the first lathering pass that it did eat that lather up a little bit. So maybe I was short a little bit on the amount of shaving cream that I used. So those are some of the adjustments I'm going to have to learn with this brush, but well worth getting on the learning curve because it is uber soft. It has wonderful backbone and it does lather up a storm. Really excited to use this in some of the shaving soaps that I have from Phoenix Shaving and Sterling, the Tabak, the Cellas, Parasso. I think it's just going to do a stellar job. So I'm looking forward to using this with some of the premium shave soaps that I have. And I think premium brush, premium shave soap, it's going to do a great job. So this has been a really wonderful shave courtesy of Simon Hasanoff. Simon, again, thank you very much. And I was very impressed with the Heath shaving cream. Really terrific. And just standing right here, the prep has some really nice post-shave feel. This is really very good. There is a liveliness to my skin right now from both the Heath and the prep. These complement one another. Very well. So yeah, I like the result a lot. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so to give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements for some great shaving gear. Check out VikingsBlade.com for some great shaving gear. Check out Global Shave Clubs International for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marks80, where you'll find all the products I review in this channel, organized and categorized, so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.